difficulties. Okay. I got to be able to hear, right? Hi, everybody. Sorry, having trouble with my hearing aid and the speaker. I'm out of balance, mentally, not physically. You're in for a treat today. Just so you know, there is no music. So if you're looking to hear some, you gotta wait till after class. Okay, everybody, let's get started. Those of you that have a ball, please make sure that the ball is handy, because in this class, you're gonna have a ball. Okay, I'm done entertaining myself. Demi just gave me an eye roll. Okay, you need a chair if you don't have a ball. If you have something that's not breakable, maybe even just your water bottle, if you close it up in between taking sips, we're going to do some bending and picking up for balance. But I want to start nice and easy. So the first thing we're going to do is, again, sense the pressure under your feet by shifting your weight side to side. You know what? I can lean further to the right than I can to the left. Close your eyes and continue to shift your weight side to side. Try not to hold your breath. Now open your eyes, come back to center. At all times, if you feel uncomfortable not holding on, please hang on. Touch the chair, touch your countertop, touch a wall or a desk. And now, with your feet hip width apart, I want you to shift your weight forward and back. It's going to be a much smaller range of motion. Nice deep breaths. Good. Make sure your knees are not locked. They look straight, but they're not locked. Excellent. Touch something secure, either the chair or the wall. Close your eyes and continue to shift your weight forward and back. And if at any time you're unstable, open your eyes. Remember, our balance is based on our visual system. Open your eyes now, come back to center. We're going to shift our weight and lift a foot, and shift and lift. So balance is based not only on your eyes, your visual system. Feel free to hold on once again if you're doing this. It's based on your inner ear or your vestibular system and your somatosensory system, which is the nerve endings in your skin, in your muscles, and in your joints. Okay, now we've shifted our weight side to side. I want you to pretend that there is a step in front of you. In fact, if you have a small step, you can use it when you practice later. For now, we're going to pretend. I'm actually going to use the mat. And place If you have your mat with you, place the mat in front of you. You're going to balance, again, holding on if you want to or not, and tap a foot, set it down. Tap, and set it down. Tap, and neutral. Tap, neutral. Tap, neutral. 3 more. Tap, and back. How's your balance? 1 more. So, can you tell that your right leg is doing most of the work? Now we're going to shift. Put your weight on your left leg. So this is twofold in benefit. You're not only building muscle strength on the supporting leg, but you're learning to move your lower body by tapping without shifting your center of gravity. That's 3, 4. When you're outside walking, if you have to step onto or over an unstable looking area, this is what you would do. Tap to see if it's stable, test it. And back to center. Good. Shake out your legs. We're going to switch now from standing to sitting. So if you have a ball, use the ball. If you don't have a ball, use your chair. Awesome. Remember, when you sit on the ball, you want your thighs parallel with the ground. And mine is almost too small, but I forgot to pump it up. So now, sitting up nice and tall, you're going to roll the ball forward and back. From the side, it looks like this. You're going to tuck your pelvis under, which is a posterior tilt, and anterior tilt, a slight arch in the back. Like you have a bucket of water, if you tip it back and the water spills out, it's posterior, anterior, posterior, anterior. If you'll notice, my upper body is as still as possible, and we all have a different range of motion. So listen to your body and your range of motion. Forward and back, forward and back. Very nice. I'm going to turn to the front now. When you're sitting on the ball, you want to be able to feel your thighs on the ball as well as your buttocks. You just don't want your tailbone to be the center of impact. So sitting up tall with your shoulders square, you're going to rock side to side, trying to keep the upper body still. And go at your own pace. Sitting up very tall. Nice job. Are you holding your breath? The answer is no. And now, draw a circle. Hips to one side, forward, side, and back. And you can hold on to the ball. You could put your hands on your thighs. And now, circle back the other way. Shoulders stay still. You may have a tendency to do this with your upper body, but shoulders stay still. It's like doing the hula hoop. All right, and back to the center. And now you're gently going to bounce. With your thighs as well as your buttocks on the ball, the bouncing stimulates all the little fibers along your spine called erector spinae, and they keep your spine erect. This gives you more endurance sitting up tall or standing without slumping or holding on. Besides, this is a blast. I could do this all day. Okay, I guess I have to calm down and we'll move on from here. So from here, we get to the tough stuff. If you notice, your feet are probably spread apart. It's more stable in this position. Try bringing your feet a little closer together and notice that you have a much smaller range of motion side to side. Your base of support is narrow, therefore less stable of a stance. And now put your feet back out. So from here, I want you to either hold on to the ball, put your hands on your thighs. If you're sitting next to a chair, you can hold on to the chair. And you're going to gently march, alternating feet, keeping that ball as still as possible. So now you're activating muscles in your lower abdomen, in your obliques, internal and external. And you're working your hip flexors by lifting your knees. Ten more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Grab a drink of water, and then we're going to stand and do some more standing exercises. Thank you. Okay, the next exercise involves rotating your head. And I want you to be very cautious. For those of you that suffer from vertigo or Meniere's, this may be very difficult, and what I'd like you to do is sit in your chair to do this. If you don't have vertigo, I'd like you to stand. Place your hand on a chair and look over your left shoulder. Now, if everything is still, I want you to relax your hand and take 3 steps forward with your head still to the side. Now bring your head back to center and look right. With your head right, I want you to take 3 more steps forward. 1, 2, 3, and bring that left foot up to center. Are you feeling anything moving, or you feel like you're swaying side to side? That's not uncommon. Those of you that have taken the 6 steps forward, I want you to pick up your left foot and touch your toe just behind where your right foot is. And I mean, if your feet are like this, and this is my left foot, I want my right and my left toe here, not in a tight rope or on a tandem. So, left toe and shift your weight. We're going to walk backwards. Right toe and shift. Eyes stay focused on me. Touch and shift the weight. Touch and shift. Touch and shift. Now you can see my feet better. Touch, shift, touch, shift. 1 more step and shift. Awesome. So we're going to do this again. Look over your left shoulder and take 1, 2, 3 steps forward. Bring your right foot to center. Bring your head neutral. Turn and look right. If you're sitting in the chair, you can pick your feet up alternating. If you're standing, walk with me. 1, 2, 3. Bring that right foot to center. And bring your head back to neutral. And now, walking backwards. Touch the toe and roll onto the foot. Touch and roll. Touch and roll. Touch and roll. Touch and roll. Touch. Small steps. Touch and roll. Touch and roll. One more, touch and roll. And now I want you to practice one more thing about shifting your weight. Sometimes we stand or we walk up to a line, let's say in the grocery store, anywhere where you have a cashier. Now, they're 6 feet apart right now, but people may forget things and step back in line. So you want to be able to change your direction. So if you're standing near the chair, left hand on the chair if you need it. Those of you that were sitting in the chair can stand now, and I want you to touch your right foot forward, then push off the right foot and touch behind. Touch forward and back and forward and back. 2 more. Forward, back. 1 more. Forward and back. Nice job. So now I want you to step with your left foot. We're going to take 4 steps forward and then 4 steps back. So step left, right, left, right, and switch back, 2, 3. Left foot steps back and then forward. 1, 2, 3. Tap right. Step back right. 1, 2, 3. Tap back. 1 more step. 1, 2, 3. Tap forward. Push back. 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. Well done. It's hard to change direction. We tend to be heavy-footed and feel like our feet are stuck to the floor. Okay, so the next exercise, and I have these all written down and I will send them to you. I've elaborated on a couple of them. The next one is standing marching. The idea is to build the hip flexors, which lift the knee. So lift and set it down, lift and set it down. This time, lift and count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, shake it out. You got it. Okay, so we're gonna lift left, lift right, get ready to lift and hold, lift, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going for 10, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Nice job. Do you guys need a break or a drink of water? Shake out your legs a little bit. Just remember, this gets tiring, okay? The next exercise I want you to do, stand up, sit down. We've done it every class. In fact, Demi loves to do this activity with her squats. You can do it with your ball as long as the ball is up against something firm. So if we put the ball up against the wall, you may also use your chair. If the ball is up against the wall, you need to hold it in place with your calves. And the idea would be, now we're going to do 10. Sit all the way back and lift. The slower and smoother you can go, the better. That's 2. 3. Try not to hold your breath. I can see you. 4. The slower you go, the more muscle fibers you activate. That was 5. You're halfway. Hang in there. 6. And if you're having trouble getting up and you're using the ball, bounce. 7. 8. 9. 1 more. And 10. And stand. Beautiful. That's called the sit to stand. Grab some water, please. The next movement I'd like to do with you is bending over and picking something up off the floor. Now, you can pretend if you don't have anything available, or grab a book or your water bottle, something that won't explode if you drop it, okay? I'm going to use this book because it's probably 8 inches tall. If it were flat on the floor, I'd have to be a whole lot more flexible. Anyway, so I want you to put the book or the water bottle next to you, by your side, okay? You can be near something to hold on. I want you to bend in that squat position, back this way, okay? If you can't get low enough because of your joints or your balance to pick up the book and stand, I'm going to show you another way to do it. If you're picking something up on your right side, you're going to step back with your right leg and forward with your left. It's a little easier to bend both legs and then fold gently from the hip. And as I do that, my bottom scoots back, I balance my weight, and I can lift. Okay, let's do that from the other side. So here we go. I've got something on my left side. And now I'm going to hold on. If you don't have to hold on, it's okay. That ball has a mind of its own. Okay, so here we go. I'm holding on. If I need to, I'm going to scoop back. Both feet are parallel. See if you can bend, and then push up through your heels. So you're squeezing your glutes as you stand up. Let's do it again with both feet parallel. So now, hang on if you like, bend the knees, push your bottom to the back, grab hold of the item, squeeze your butt, and press up through your heels. Nice. Okay, we're going to do it again in the modified stance. It's almost like a lunge. So if you're picking something up that's on your left side, your right foot is forward and your left foot is back. Okay? Bend the knees, push your bottom to the back, grab, press up through your heels. Very well done. The last exercise, I want you to use your chair, and I'm going to stand sideways. In yoga, this is called dancing warrior. Have you ever seen the little, it's a bird, and there's a glass of water in the front, and the bird tips and puts its face in the water and comes back up. That's what we're going to do. So you may hold on to something. I'm going to turn this. And now, I want to pick something up off the floor, but I'm going to practice bending first. I'm going to put my right foot forward and bend the knee a little bit. As I lean, I'm going to pick up the back leg, reach, and lift. If you can do it without holding on, try it. Reach and lift. This is pretty advanced. Again, reach and lift. Nice. Let's do it facing the other direction. If it makes your head spin, I want your eyes focused on one position. So if I'm trying to bend, let's say, and pick up this book, this time I have my left foot forward, my eyes are going to start focused down on that item. I'm going to bend my left knee. I can hold on if I want and just tip, lift, and set it back down. You'll find one side is easier than the other. Again, step back with that right foot, bend the left knee, fold at the hip, and push your bottom out to the back. If you need to lift the foot, you can, and up. So the practice movement I want you to do is facing a chair. Step with your left foot, gently pick up the right, or do it at the same time. Touch the chair, keeping that left knee bent, and lift. Step back, bend that left knee, touch the chair, and lift. Change feet. Step back with the left foot, bend the right knee, reach, touch the chair, and lift. One more time. Bend and lift. Beautiful. How's everybody doing? Any questions? Okay, what I'm going to do today is send you a handout, the 6 best exercises for balance, and I want you to practice those this week. Everybody good? If you have any questions, feel free to email me. Before we go, a quick stretch of the legs. So if you're standing near your chair, you can put your leg up on your chair, keep the back leg bent at the knee, and fold for a hamstring stretch. Or you could sit on the edge of the chair like this and fold forward and lift through the back. Once again, if head motion bothers you, stare at your toes, hands on your thighs, keep your eyes on your toes, and fold. Try not to hold your breath. As you inhale, lift, eyes are still on the toes, and feet back to center. Calf stretch. You can do it seated and pull your toes back, or you can stand and step back, pressing the heel to the floor. Nice deep breath. Feel free to hold on and change feet. Excellent. Thank you all for attending today. You did a great job, and I'll see you in a week. Bye-bye.